Hello.
Hello and welcome, and thank you for joining us for a cup of tea.
Why are we whispering?
Because we told them last week that we got Magic, the future leader dog. He's learnt to bark.
And he's asleep at the moment. We're hoping we're not going to wake him up.
So shh, we'll just show you a video of him right now. We all know that as future leader dog owners, we have to make sacrifices. It's tough to bring these little ones into the world, and some sacrifices are your lamb's ears. I never liked them anyway. Perfect. I'm just checking my sound.
Yes.
All gorgeous.
Quick check.
He's a real cutie, but a little bit of a nightmare too. But we're learning, aren't we?
We are. And we have to do the good news, bad news thing again.
Oh, the bad news. We told you a couple of weeks ago that we were going to run our live magic show, the Magic Soiree, back at Camp Ticonderoga on the 25th. But sadly, we cannot open the show again at this present time.
But there is good news. And the good news is we are going virtual.
Yes, we certainly are. A virtual Magic Soiree.
Yes. Instead of doing it live, we're going to do it online. It's going to be really exciting. It's going to happen on the 25th of July.
Yep.
And it's going to be at 6 o'clock. And the full info is on themagicsoiree.com, which has appeared by magic at the bottom of our screen.
Wow.
We have a wonderful producer, our daughter in the other room. She's
fantastic.
Good stuff.
We're only having 16 screens, and that means that it'll be close up and really intimate, just like at the Magic Soiree. So only 16 screens, and you'll see everything as it happens.
Some of the magic is going to be happening on your side of the screen.
Ooh.
We've got some really good things going on. It's going to be great.
Not quite sure how that works, actually, to be honest.
nor am I yet. We're going to work it out.
Yes,
so today's show, we're all about to become experts in digital marketing because we have Aaron Stone here, who's going to be sharing some secrets and trying to say tricks and secrets and tricks.
And please do give us a shout out. Let us know that you're out there watching away. We're also going to have magic from an old friend of ours. He was on the first cup of tea.
That was a long time ago.
I know.
It? Yes.
He came on the very first one, and now he's back 22 episodes later. So you'll be seeing Cameron Zvara later on in the show.
But first, there comes a time in everyone's life when they need a lawyer. And when things turn nasty, you need a lawyer who's got a bit of muscle.
Darling, really?
Yeah.
A lawyer with muscle that does fighting and things?
Yeah, absolutely.
No way!
Yes, we found one and he's on the show. But first, a pretty picture. Look at it's always back. Where is it?
Darling, if that's the pretty picture, he's not going to fight anyone.
I think in the words of the song, he looks more like a lover than a fighter.
I think he looks like a geek.
Yeah, we're going to find out all about him. Let's have another picture. We got something else?
Oh, come on, give us a thumbs up. That's a great picture
I'm not
for
sure
a
what's
lawyer
going on there,
yeah.
But we'll find out. Please welcome Mr. John Clement.
Yeah!
Here he is. And he's masked up.
Is there a mask policy or no?
I'm not sure. I'll just phone up Gretchen and find out.
Hold on, stay there, John. Let's see that close up.
I wasn't sure if there was a mask policy or not.
No, you look better with it on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what she said. Thank you.
That's just...
I'm lost for words, but I absolutely love it.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Well, thank you. It is.
Tremendous.
I do have to admit, it's a little tough to breathe inside, but yeah, one of our Lisa, the co-owners of the gym, got those for all of the trainers.
So fantastic.
That's amazing.
I'd quite like one myself.
Yes,
actually,
I'd like one of those.
Lisa. So welcome to the show. Where are you at the moment, sir?
I am in Troy, Michigan.
Oh, well, so are we.
Just down the road. That's perfect.
Oh.
We could probably just shout at each other rather than going to all this complicated technical stuff.
Sure.
So you've got to explain to us what's happening in that picture.
Oh, yes. Where's the picture?
Which one? Where
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing? Come on.
My horror movie getup. At our gym, Troy Kickboxing Outfit, TKO, when it's Halloween, we dress up.
Oh,
that is obviously I didn't kickbox in that outfit, but that was my outfit. And then when I went inside to work out, I just wore workout clothes. But some people will wear an outfit that they can work out in also.
I was so disappointed. I was thinking he was breaking into something.
Yes, I was thinking something dodgy. I was saying lawyer and a welding face mask.
Face mask. So which came first, the lawyering or the kickboxing?
The lawyering came first. That was my chosen profession. And then probably about 3 years ago, I put on some gloves and I did some kickboxing and boxing at some local gyms here. Mm-hmm. And then I found the gym that we're currently at. It was under different ownership. And then this past February, myself and 2 others bought the gym, rebranded it as Troy Kickboxing Outfit, TKO.
Yeah.
And then we're promptly shut down because of COVID.
Oh, no.
Well, the good news is that we don't need your lawyering help. We haven't got you out here under a lawyering guys.
This is not easy to say.
Yes. And I'm an immigration attorney also, so
we beat you to the punch. You see, we've already got these. We still got these as well, and I was born in Antigua, so I can get a third one if I want.
Oh my goodness!
So we've got collections of passports. So
we got loads of them.
But that's something we're not going to talk about at the moment. I'm sure that's a very busy time for you, having 2 jobs. So you took over the gym.
Yes.
And it was closed down almost immediately.
Almost immediately, yes. We made a few changes, and we're just starting to get ramped up with marketing and everything. And hey, COVID-19.
And we came across you because of our daughter.
Yes. The lovely Felicity. Mm-hmm. Felicity came back and she said, "I'm going to join a kickboxing gym."
Wonderful person, wonderful member. Sometimes a bit of a muppet, but generally a very pleasant person.
I'm glad you said Muppet and nothing else at that
point. That's all I got. Yeah.
So she came back and she was so excited.
She was really hyped, wasn't she?
Really hyped.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we're still confused. Are you teaching her to kick the heck out of things, or are we getting fit? What are we doing?
Mostly fit. It's what you would call in the industry fitness kickboxing. You're not sparring. You're not in a ring. You're not getting punched. You're not punching people. We have stand-alone bags, heavy bags, I guess you might call them. Mm-hmm. And each member has their own bag, and you punch and kick the bag and get a workout and have a lot of fun.
Oh, got it. So she's not hitting anyone?
She's not hitting anyone, no.
Because she was not coming back with any bruises, so I thought she's either very good at this.
She knew what she was doing.
She knows what she's doing.
Well, with body shots, typically with her, we probably just used body shots, which don't leave any bruises. So. And that's a joke. No, you do not get hit at TKO, and you do not hit any people.
I like the sound of that.
And you have to be able to raise your leg above your head so you can kick up.
Yeah.
When you do a roundhouse, some very flexible members, can kick well above their head, actually probably a couple feet above their head.
What?
Less flexible members will do more so what's, I guess, low and medium roundhouses, which are more towards the knees and the, yes, go ahead.
I was going to say, I might be able to manage a kneecap roundhouse if I'm lucky, but...
tell you what, the knees are a good place to go for.
Darling, do you think you could do this?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you, John. I'm not really a gym person. Mm-hmm. Not something that I naturally gravitate towards.
Yeah.
In fact, last time I went, I remember I was absolutely physically exhausted. I was panting. It was on the 3rd floor. There was no elevator. I mean, I don't know how people do that on a regular basis.
That was your workout. We're on the ground floor.
That helps. But for someone like me or someone like us, obviously Lady Sarah's a lot younger and fitter than I am.
Much.
But what would it be like if we first came along to a session at your gym?
Sure. What we would do is we'd set you up beforehand with your first class. Each of you would be with a trainer for the whole first class. They would run you through our protocol. You would go through all of the movements, all of the punches, all of the kicks. They'd go through them very slowly, make sure you were doing everything properly so that you weren't hurting yourself. You would, in your first class, you would definitely do some combos. You would do kicks, the jab cross, the hook, the uppercut, the roundhouse, the push kick or the front kick. We'd make sure you're doing them all properly with the proper technique.
Yeah.
And then for subsequent classes, like we always tell people, you would go at your own pace. It's not one size fits all. You go at your own pace, and that's how you get the best workout.
That was the thing that I suppose I was more worried about, because we are genuinely, or I am genuinely looking for something to do, which isn't just go into the gym. I'm not machines and things; they just don't do it for me.
Yeah.
And I was quite interested to maybe come along with my daughter, and just as I got interested,
you closed down.
Everything closed down,
and then you opened for 3 days.
Open for 3 days, yep, and then just a little teaser there, and then they shut us down again.
Right.
And I will say, it's not all punching and kicking. The first 10 minutes of class is what we call an HIIT workout, a high intensity interval training workout, where we call it a warm up, but it's really a workout. You're doing push-ups and jump squats and lunges and jumping jacks and high knees.
Oh my goodness.
Sort of what you might call a regular workout, but again, you're going at your own pace, and you're getting warmed up and you're getting loose. Then after that, we do a little bit of stretching, and then we let you loose on the bag. Then,
John, it sounds tremendous. We will be there when you open up.
I think we should give it a go. When we actually open up again, maybe we should do some sort of live videos of us actually trying out some of these things we've talked about. I think that'd be quite
love to see you there. I know you would have a blast. People call it bag therapy. Bag therapy.
I like the sound of that.
And you're here in Troy, so that's a really good thing to do. I love it. We're there.
We're there. We'll come and give it a go.
I love it.
Thank you so much for coming and joining us on the show. What we'd like to do, if it's okay with you, we're going to pop you in the green room for a little bit and ask you to come back a little bit later on, because we have some magic on the show and we'd like you to come and watch. Well, is that
absolutely? Look forward to it. Thanks.
Thank you very much. We'll speak to you
soon. Perfect.
That's John Clement from TroyKickboxingOutfits.com.
And we're going to do that, aren't we, darling?
We'll give it a go.
Look, and Christopher Gard. Oh, look.
Christopher Gard.
Hello, people. And John Boy in the UK. Hello, darling. How are you?
Again.
And Johnny New York, who we had on the show. He was great.
Last week.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to see you, Johnny.
Thanks for joining us, folks. It's always a pleasure to have you watching us.
It really is.
Please keep sharing and keep liking everything in the links down below. Good.
Now, when I say digital marketing consultant, what's the first thing that comes into your mind? Well, it's a bit like financial advisors. What do you think of? Or it's a bit like lawyers.
Unless they're kickboxing lawyers.
Unless they're that was Mother joining in.
That was Mother ringing on the telephone.
Perfect, great. Kickboxing lawyers.
There aren't many of those around.
No, there certainly aren't. Okay, we need to get rid of Mother. We need to just turn the phone off.
Mother, go away.
If it's not the dog, it's the blinking mother.
It's one of those days. Have you ever had one of those days?
Dreadful.
What we're trying to do is get on to our next guest, because lawyers can be totally losing the point.
Digital marketing consultant
can be quite cute, and here's proof.
Yes, here's proof of one that is.
There you go. Look at that.
We got there. There was a tentative link.
The perfect baby pictures. Nothing like a chubby baby.
Nothing like. And then when he grew up, he turned into. Look at that. Woo! Would you trust that man?
We'll find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Aaron Stone. Yeah!
We got here. How about that?
I'll clap for myself, since I can't really hear everybody else clapping.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Oh, so go blue.
Yes.
Oh, we like
big Michigan fan. Let's hope that there's a football season this year.
Oh, fingers crossed. So you are a Michigander, are you?
I am a born and raised Michigander, yes.
Where?
Do the hand thing.
Look, right here.
Okay, no, that's a bit north of here, isn't it?
Just a bit north. Yeah, just a bit north of here, up in the Flint area.
Oh, the Flint. Oh, we know it well.
We know it very well. And do you have a favorite sort of place or a favorite thing to do in the D or a surrounding area?
Given it's summertime, and I'm missing baseball so much, I'm missing going down and watching a game in Detroit, and so that right now is coming to mind. Although I'm going to Lake Michigan, which Lake Michigan in the summertime is like having an ocean without the sharks getting you. So I love that too.
That's so true. People don't realize how big it is.
It's huge. It's great. It's got waves. It's got the sand. It's got everything you need without eating.
Coming from London, everybody talked about the lake, and we're thinking, oh, we've got little lakes, and we've got the Thames, we've got rivers. We get here in Lake Michigan, we can't even see across it. No. Where's the other side? But Aaron, we have to play our traditional game to start with, because I know there's a lot of people who are excited about it. Say something in British.
We would normally do this earlier on in the show, but we got so involved with the Kung Fu lawyer. You won't like it if I do that. Anyway, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to run through the cards. Just say stop anytime you want to.
Stop.
Okay, so the word you stopped at is elevenses. That's a British word, which everyone in the UK will immediately know. The question is, do you have any idea what elevenses are or is or anything like that?
John Boy, can you help me out on that? Elevenses. I got news. The only thing that comes to mind is it's got 11 in it. So I'm a golfer. And if I have you guys golf?
I have done.
But if I have a really bad hole and I don't even know how bad it is, I can't even count to where I might say something like, I got about 11s.
I like it. It's got a certain something. It's totally wrong, but I like it.
Totally wrong.
Now, Google.
Right,
I want to say
some holes get that bad. They can be that bad.
Yeah.
I want to say I'll find out something about Google, because I think Google is getting cleverer. And I'll tell you my recent experience, which is kind of I find it a little bit scary, to be quite honest. And I'm sure we've all experienced this. I was looking for some new shoes.
For me, darling?
No, for me. But they were going to be show shoes. And I particularly wanted red shoes because the color was important for the piece. So I was looking for red shoes.
We do a lot of red.
Yeah. And ever since then, I have been getting adverts both in my Google feeds and in my Facebook feeds. Yeah. Not just for shoes, but
those stalking ads, right? They're stalking you.
They're stalking us. I knew it.
Yeah.
They can see us, can't they, Aaron?
They can. Yes, absolutely.
Can they really?
Now, I don't know if they're looking at us through the camera, but they see your digital footprint. They do know that.
So what are they actually doing? How do they keep track of it? Is it something a mere mortal like us can understand?
Yeah, that's called a retargeting ad. And what it is, it's kind of, once you've selected something, you've been tagged and your data's been collected, so they know who you are. They know who you are by digital sense, but not as actually who know who your name. So now they can follow you along. It's like that lost puppy, we call it. And so they can keep feeding you these retargeting ads to say, hey, do you remembered, or you showed interest once? Here we are again. Don't forget about us. We're still here. You still want these beautiful red shoes. So
that's exactly the way we're training the guide dog with little bits of food. Every time he does something good, we go give him another little bit of food. So it's kind of like this.
There you go. And he'll keep following you around everywhere you go.
But Aaron, I've got a bit of a secret, really, because we got you here under false pretenses.
Oh no! Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We're after a free consultation. People, I'm sure they won't mind. Fred Lenter, all the boys, they're all here listening.
Okay.
We're launching the new show, the
virtual magic soiree. And we want to go viral as well as virtual.
Oh, viral.
How about that? Viral as well as virtual.
I'm actually viral.
I'm wondering, and there must be loads of people out here who would like maybe a few tips, just some starter tips of some things that we should be aware of as we enter into this virtual world.
Yeah, that's a good question, and I'm happy to help with it. So actually step one, and you guys have actually done this already, but believe it or not everybody does, is step one is having a Google My Business listing. That it seems very simple and basic. You guys have done it. Congratulations. But I come across people every week that don't even have a listing. You aren't even on Google's playground unless you have a listing. So have it. And then second step of that is claim it so that you own it.
I was about that. I've seen listings where it says this business has not been claimed.
Yes.
That's what the next point is.
We want to be on Google's playground.
You do. You want to be on Google's playground, and you're there so people can technically search and find you. That's step one.
Okay.
Got it.
Step two then is claim it.
Right.
Step 1A, have it, and step 1B, we'll call it, claim it. So
that's still step one. Okay.
Yeah, that was step 1.5. We'll call it. So step 2 would be, once you claimed it, fill it out. Fill out all your information. Make sure you have proper website linkage. Your hours are proper. There's actually a place on there where you can post things. For you guys, you could post your events and your shows that are coming up and let people know and aware. If they come across your page, you can post it there. So you said you want more people to find you, go viral a little bit. Well, let them know. Let them know from there. And that's step 2.
So
fill it out.
Put the virtual soiree into the Magic Soiree
business
page.
It's so useful having him.
I like this. I
now,
like it.
we had a wine taster. I thought he was great, but I mean, you are really helpful.
Well, he helps in a different way.
Yeah, he helps.
I like the way he helps too, but I'll help you this way.
So
And then,
step 1 is your Google listing and claiming it. Step 2 is
filling it
out. What was step 3?
Make sure it's complete and keep up with that information. By the way, you should check it every month and keep up with it. And then step 3 is going to be reviews. Get more reviews, and get good ones too if you can. Don't wait for those people that are angry to leave reviews. Ask people, get reviews, get more 5-star. Google wants to see those reviews coming in.
Yeah.
People out there, give us reviews.
Yeah, so go to themagicsociety.com if you've been, obviously, and give us a 5-star review if you enjoyed yourself, obviously, which of course everyone
did. So, Aaron, do you just ask everybody? You just ask them. Say, give me a review.
In a way, we have a platform that makes it easy with a text or an email, so it's kind of dummy proof. We can link somebody directly to it without actually having to ask them in person. We can ask them virtually. So,
that's actually something which is good news, something which all of us should know, how important it is for us to give, positive reviews of places which we think are good.
It is.
This is kind of it. We're all like fishing around, not really knowing what's going on here. But we can help other businesses by giving them these reviews. And
it's free. It's free to do. You can help your local businesses for free just by giving them a nice review and saying good things. Offline, word of mouth is now gone online. So it's online word of mouth, and 90% of people will use reviews in some way to choose the business that they're going to go to or use. And so they're very important, very effective, and you can do it for free to help someone.
And you can settle that up for people, can't you, Aaron? You can, for people who aren't very techie, which is us, you can set all this up.
Exactly. We got some very good software platforms and very smart people back at the home office to be able to handle all this high-tech stuff that is quite frankly very confusing and even above my level as for some degree on some of the things, but that's why there's smarter people back at the agency that handle all this good techy stuff.
We'd like to say thank you so much for the way you cracked the door open for us and showed us some of the things that we should all be doing. And I'm sure as time goes on, we'll be doing more and more. It's exciting. It's exciting stuff. So,
shall I bring John back in?
I think.
Hold on. Do we have a? Let's bring him back in. Don't tell him, and we'll ask him about the British thing.
Okay.
Okay, here he goes. You ready?
Is he paying attention? He was paying attention.
What?
Say something in British, John. We normally do this earlier on. It slipped my mind because we got involved in something else. But
Aaron chose the word elevenses.
Have you any idea what elevenses are or is?
Elevenses. Well, I think it's from. It actually has its origin in Danish folklore.
Oh.
Elves, Danish elves, used to sail on the seas, and somehow when the phrase got taken over by the English, they instead of elf they called it 11. It used to be Elven Seas, and then that got bastardized into 11 Seas.
So
that was the most obscure, weirdest, brilliant thing I think I've ever heard.
Unbelievable. And that's why he is the lawyer that he is
Absolutely,
today.
Absolutely. Well, you're totally wrong, but that's a great guess, and I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it.
What the heck is it then?
We're going to save it. We're going to save it.
Okay. We're going to show you a little video of our next guest, and he is a performer, and we're going to show it to you right now.
Oh.
unzip the pocket for me like that. Just like that.
Ah! No, you're good. That freaked you out? That was awesome. That was good.
You take a soup ladle, put it in your sleeve, it becomes the floating ball. It's stupid, but I know you're going to try it out when you go home. I know you are.
That was Cameron Zvara, one of those rare magicians who reaches both. He can perform equally well to audiences of children and audiences of adults. He's really great.
So big round of applause, Cameron Zvara!
Hey guys, what's up?
You having a cup of tea already? This is what I like to see.
Do it. You have to do it.
I love that. Where's the cup of tea?
Delicious. Am I the only one that has a cup of tea? Is that it? Am I the only one that brought one?
No. We're here.
Yeah, we're all here.
Oh, everyone does. Okay. Good.
Cameron, we're going to throw. We're running a bit behind time, so we're going to throw straight over to you. What have you got for us, my friend?
Oh, let's do a trick. Let's do a card trick. All right, check this out. Deck of cards. I got to shuffle these up here, and like this. Here's the Michigan shuffle right here. We'll do that like that. Here, I'll bring it up to close. You can see they're all different cards. Different cards. Good.
All different. Yeah.
Are the same. They're all red. I need a volunteer. Can we get somebody? It doesn't matter. Whoever wants to volunteer. Let's get somebody on here. Bring them in with me if you would. Let's see.
Can I bring them in
Either
with
one.
you?
Aaron, how are you?
How you doing?
Good. I need you to name a number for me. Let's do a number between 10 and 40. Name a number.
Name it. 23.
20, I love it. Check it out. 23, like this. I'm going to count 23 cards, Aaron. The 23rd card is the card we're going to use. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, Aaron. Now, if you would have said 22, you would have had the 9 of clubs. You can see that. Yeah. But you said 23. I'm going to put the 23rd card right here. I'm not going to look at it. If you would have said 24, you would have had the 7 of spades. But you said 23. Here's the deal, Aaron. I'm going to lift up the card. I'm going to show it to the camera, show it to you. I'm not going to look. It's very important that I don't know what the card is. All right? Take a look at the card. Memorize it. Hopefully, I'm showing it to the camera. I can't tell where I'm showing it.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
Good. It goes right here. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to figure out what the card is by looking into the camera. We'll look right into your eyes. I'm going to read your mind through the screen. I'm going to draw a picture of the card. All right? Look right here. That was weird. That was kind of creepy. I'm sorry. That was weird. All right, I got it, though. Oh, I saw it. Yeah, I'm going to sketch it out, draw a little picture. Line here. Line here. There's one more. Does it look pretty good so far? Doing good?
So far, so good.
It gets better. It gets better. Look right here. This is so creepy. All right. Got it. Right. I'm going to draw a little symbol here. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more right. I'm locked in. Aaron, you're not going to believe it. You said 23. We dealt down 23 cards. The 23rd card, the Ace of Spades, just like magic. There you guys have...
No. It was rubbish.
5 of diamonds.
It was close.
Okay.
Let's cut to commercial.
I can fix this. I can fix this. It's the magic sword. Hold on, watch. Marker, paper. This is going to blow your mind. I'm going to draw a line right here. Line right here. One more right here. So technically, I drew the 5 of diamonds, Aaron, because it's somewhere inside the deck of cards. It's magic. Stop with the fake laughing. It's terrible. It's not good, okay? If I could do magic, it'd probably look something like this. Watch the picture. 5 of diamonds. Now, I'm going to draw some action lines to make it look like the picture was just moving. It looked like 2 11s, so these would be 11s, if you know what I mean. It's just a picture. It comes right off of here. I'll bring it up close. You can check this out. It doesn't move up or down. There's nothing on the sides. You can see it goes right through the paper. And that's my magic trick. There you have it.
What?
Fun. Crazy. Thank you.
Crazy. Fantastic, Cameron. That was great. Marvelous.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Cameron, while you're there, oh, Keith, tell them what 11s is.
I've got to tell you what 11s is because so far, I must admit, John, I loved your guest. It's probably one of the best guests we've had. But 11s are actually, it's actually a bit of a British tradition. I think in America, you have a coffee break at about 10 o'clock in the morning at work. We have our break at 11 o'clock and we call it 11s for some strange reason. But it's kind of like your mid-morning coffee break. And that's what 11s are.
We get up later.
Yeah.
Donna was so close with the snack.
Yeah.
Yes, you can have a snack too. Cameron, while you're with us, we like to finish on a positive note. Do you have a thought, a deep, meaningful thought?
Positive thought.
Positive thought.
Are you talking to me? Oh, I have to be positive now. Okay. Oh, geez, put me on the spot. Basically, just stay positive. You know, I think it's very. That's pretty cliche to say during a positive thought, but be positive. I think it's very easy to get kind of pessimistic and negative during these times, and just keep an open mind and level-headed, and we'll all get through this together. I mean, that's it.
You're absolutely right, and I know you're doing some virtual shows. You've adapted. You're moving forward, and we need to stay positive.
Sure.
Aaron, lovely Aaron, tell us something positive that Google, no, not necessarily that Google will come up with, but a positive thought.
Google positive thoughts. What does it tell you?
I would just say, just because things are changing so much right now, is just be adaptable to change. Be open to change. Change the way you do things. Change the way you reach people. Change the way you might have to serve your customers, and keep your mind open. Look for it. See what's out there. There might be something new you can do in your business to help yourself now and in the future.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed. Perfect. John, over to you for our last positive thought of the day.
Nothing to do with elves.
Oh, okay. Well, this is an old toast, I guess. May you be a half an hour in heaven before the devil knows you're dead.
I like it. That's fun.
I need to think about that one.
Yeah, don't worry.
Deep.
There's very little chance of either of us ever getting there. So.
Wow. Okay, well, that's tremendous. I think I might have to have a rerun of it and work out what he said.
Yeah, we've overrun our time slots. Not that we have only a limit that we apply to ourselves, but we'd like you joining us for a cup of tea. And we'd like to say thank you very much to all our guests, to Aaron, to John, and to Cameron, to all our viewers.
Wherever you are.
Yes, all it remains for us to say is
cheerio!
Cheers.